Welcome and welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I'm Shika, your conscious mentor, and today I will be going over the angel number 1010. What does it mean and what to do when you see this angel number? I did this video about a couple years ago and I decided I wanted to redo it because there's a lot of other downloads that I wanted to share of the meaning 1010 and why you keep on seeing it. So I really can't wait to share this video with you guys. Before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, put notification bell so you don't miss a video. I do these videos every single month, every single week for you lovely souls. And I actually have a full playlist with all the angel numbers. So there's a lot of them that I cover. However, let me know down below if there's an angel number you don't see that you would like me to cover, because I love to help you out more on what these numbers mean and why you are seeing them. If you feel like going deeper into your healing, don't forget to apply for the one-on-one mentoring down below, as well as joining the Quartz Vortex, which is a 1-year membership of healing together. And I also have my Awakened retreats if you feel called to go even deeper. So let's get into this angel number 1010 and why you keep on seeing it everywhere. So the angel number 10 is a really interesting energy. We have the 1, the 0, the 1, and the 0. So when we break that down deeper, we can understand that 1010 is really the 1, the new beginnings, the 0, the endings, the actual neutralization of what things mean and the meaning of what we grasp of the world, or where we are in our journey, or where we are and just in general. And we see that repeat. So it's kind of understanding that as we are moving through, we are able to balance between shedding, but also opening some new doors, some new perspectives. So this angel number here, the first thing I will say for a lot of you with what this angel number means is that we are entering into a new journey. And we need to be willing to understand that things are going to be great and they're also going to be, up and down. And are you really trusting the process? So the first thing that really goes into this is that if you needed a confirmation, or maybe you're thinking of something in kind of a pickle of a decision, the angel number 1010 is really telling you that yes, this is a confirmation, go forward with whatever your decision is, this is where you need to be, or yes, this is like the answer that your guides are trying to tell you. So for example, if you're walking around and you're thinking, should I date this person? You see the angel number 1010 everywhere. The confirmation here is saying yes, like you should go for it. You just need to trust yourself, which is the biggest thing that comes up when I tap into this number, is don't let the worry become the main focus. So 1010 is like, don't let the worry of what was or your past experiences be the main focus of your ability to claim the new things that are coming in your way. So another great example of this as well is if we look at abundance or money. So for example, if you're in this transition of money, the number 1010 is really telling you that yes, you are going to receive the money, and yes, hold space for that, but also hold space for trusting that not everything is going to come into physical form right away. So I know as human beings, we tend to always measure things and see why things are the way they are, but the guides are really saying, are you really trusting? If you aren't trusting yourself, not necessarily just your guides, yourself, are you trusting yourself with your yes? Does it feel like a full yes, or is there something there that you need to clear and cleanse? And if so, attending to that, maybe doing some shadow work with that, sitting with it, tuning into why there is that doubt or that fear. And one of my favorite things that my shaman actually shares is that with the angel number 1010, and it kind of reminds me of this, is that when we have fear or doubt and we're not claiming our yes, we can want something so much. We can want the manifestation, we can want to receive something, but if we have that fear, it's literally like a black piece of paper in front of us. We can't see through it, we can't see around it, we can't see anywhere. It's just covering our eyes. And with that, we're kind of blinded by that yes. We're blinded by what we could claim because we constantly have this energy of our no inside of us. So the angel number 1010 is telling you, trust yourself a little bit more, become the main focus of positivity and focusing on that assertiveness in yourself. So the next thing about the angel number 1010 and what you need to know is that we're going to go into love life. So if you're seeing the angel 1010, whether you're single or maybe you're with someone, Or maybe you are looking around looking for a soulmate or have a twin flame and this message is for you. Or maybe you're just seeing this, you're like, it resonates, but I didn't even know this was considered. So love life is the main focus of your life right now, and it is a great time to make sure that you both are on the same page. So if you're currently seeing someone, or you are dating someone, or maybe you've been with this person for 3, 4, 6 years or more than that, and this is kind of the 1010 is reminding you and asking you, what is the next phase of this relationship? What is the next thing that you want to claim of this relationship? Having a conversation with your partner or the person that you're dating at this time is perfect, and allowing you to know that that person will really respect your boundaries, but also respect what you want and your needs. And if you just sit there not thinking that that person is going to be, that person is going to want kids, or that person wants to get married, or maybe they want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or, girlfriend, boyfriend with your partner, whatever it is, being with that soul, you really need to sit with them and say, okay, what is it that you want in this relationship? Are they here for just the long ride, or are they here just for a short ride? Or maybe you want just a short ride with this person. So if you were seeing the angel number 1010 everywhere, it's really just saying get your priorities straight by communicating with your person, or the person you're seeing, or the person you're interested in, with what exactly do you want? Because if there's all of those thoughts in your mind, but you're not actually expressing it, universe, spirit, source, angels, your guides will not be able to support you. So you have to listen to yourself. You need to tune into trusting that process. The other thing is luck is on your side. So just knowing that even though you might feel that fear, if you trust your yes, if you trust that spirit's going to fully guide you through this journey, then you're going to be so lucky through this. Like, this is the conversation you both need. I'm sure that your partner, or the person that you're interested in, or your twin flame, wants to have this conversation as much as you do. So the angel number 1010 is just saying, until you act on speaking and communicating and even talking to you, I feel my throat kind of opening. It's all about throat chakra, working with the throat chakra. I actually have a throat chakra meditation, the meditation playlist, if you're interested in using that. But just really activating and asking yourself, when have I ever felt uncomfortable to speak my needs? Think about your younger self in the household. Just because your parents provided you with food or going to school, which I think a lot of us have this. It's like, we have all these things, so don't be ungrateful, and all that stuff triggers us. But there's also the emotional part, like did we have emotional support as a child, for example? Were there other things that happened that we didn't feel comfortable to ask for things? Was mom and dad really stressed a lot of the times, and it felt like I was literally on eggshells, and if I were to ask them something, I would feel guilty? So these are some shadow work kind of things that come up when I tune into the angel number 1010. It's really asking us that unless we speak what we want, what we need, and making sure that we're on the same page, things are just going to continue to go. Or spirit's going to intervene and say, hey, okay, this is not going anywhere, and you're going to feel like the relationship's coming to this end. So I'm making it sound like it's negative, but it's actually a good idea and a good reason why you're seeing the angel number 1010. They're kind of supporting you and saying, hey, this is your time. The other part about love that comes up with the angel number 1010 is releasing an old ex to prepare for a new relationship. So as we, open ourselves up to love, open up ourselves up to relationships, friendships, even platonic relationships as well. This is relatable to this. We tend to always compare, because that last friend wasn't trustworthy, didn't really was there for me. They were not like a two-way. I felt like I had to put all the effort. We put all of this pressure on the next relationship because I got cheated in the past, or because I had a bad experience in this relationship, or because I was with a narcissist, that I'm going to just keep attracting narcissists because I just, like, for some reason, I don't deserve it. Like, spirit, I don't know what's going on. You're not giving me this person. What's going on? Why can't I have my soulmate? So again, this is all about understanding that we need to be prepared to do the shadow work and really work on what are we wanting to release? What old patterns from our past relationships are we calling in to release at this current present time, and allowing ourselves to tune into that. Because if we don't release it, then we can't directly share our healthy needs, our healthy boundaries, feeling safe to do so. So Spirit's really saying, hey, it's time for you to really sit with yourself and reflect. What are some old patterns that are coming up? What are some old ways that you shut down emotionally, mentally? Allow yourself to release that so you can clearly share and communicate using your throat chakra. The third thing you need to know about the angel number 1010 is that perfect time to be present and in the current moment. So as we move through these new beginnings, these new conversations, these new needs in our relationships, and I say relationships because the frequency 1010 really does direct with relationships, but it also talks about, knowing that there's never a perfect time to relax. And what I mean by that is, a lot of us tend to be like, oh, we'll do that later. We'll have a self-care thing later. Yeah, well, I'll do it this week. And then it never happens. So it's just knowing that the only guaranteed thing with the angel number 1010 is that we have this present moment. And for some of you, you've been working a little too hard. You've been using workaholicism as an avoidance tendency to not be in this present moment and to sit with yourself on understanding that you are fully supported as opposed to denying that fear that is there. And also sitting with yourself and saying, what are my needs, as opposed to being so busy thinking of a whole bunch of other distractions. So be present. And some things that have come up about being present, especially with this angel number 1010, is understanding, how are you feeling just in this present moment? Are you thinking about a million things, or are you actually in this moment listening to the video thinking, okay, what does this number, where is it feeling in my body? Are you aware of your breath? This is something that I do a lot, even when I'm talking. I'm noticing how I'm breathing, how I'm feeling. So it's all about understanding, how can I allow my mind to have more space in my everyday life? Not only when I'm on vacation, not only when I'm on the weekends, not only when it's after work, allowing yourself to be present even when you are doing things and tasks that need to be done. So 1010 is all about presence is important, because with presence allows us to have consciousness and awareness at that time. If we're doing things that are not conscious, we're on autopilot. And when we're on autopilot, it's almost like we never really tune into our spiritual being and our human being. We need to align both the materialistic and our spirit and our soul, right? So with the angel number 1010, it's all about balancing, it's being with yourself, and it's understanding to be in that present moment. The fourth thing you need to know about the angel number 1010 and what does it mean is there something or someone that is causing you to feel not confident in yourself? So the angel number 1010, as I mentioned with the first point, we talked about knowing that you're fully supported. And, a lot of times we get distracted, whether it is comments from our siblings that know how to get to us, or family members, or even at work, or maybe someone says something and you don't even notice that it triggers you. And what this is saying is that, our environment is so important, where we live, but also, our area that we're in, and, and there's a download that's coming up as I'm talking to you guys about this, but work you're in. So the angel number 1010 is being, are you safe in your environment? Do you feel safe with the people that you're in your life right now? Do you feel like your needs are being met? And if not, are you communicating that, or are you just allowing that to bypass because you feel that you're scared to do so? So the angel number 1010 is saying, really eliminating things that don't make you feel confident in your surrounding. And the thing that came up just a while ago was, I think why you're seeing the angel number 1010, it's almost like some of you are being pushed to move in your environment, like physically move from the space that you're in to another place, because there's this new beginning of saying there's an attachment, there's an emotional attachment that is there that you've gotten comfortable with, that you feel like you deserve, and you need to reclaim that worthiness and that self presence in yourself by allowing yourself to move. So it might be moving a new apartment, it might be leaving, an unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy home. It might also be leaving a job that you feel like you're not being seen, you're not being appreciated enough. And at this point, it just feels like you can't even be present. You're just waiting for the end of the day to be here. And it's really causing you to not really see why you're meant to be here. So this is huge. And like I mentioned when I wrote down for this download, great time to reclaim that confidence, creating a boundary and focusing on the being present within your own energy. So again, knowing that you have power and your energy is very powerful. And sometimes when we've had certain relationships in the past, and I say intimate relationships because we learn a lot from intimate relationships, not only just like, boyfriend, girlfriend, partners, but also friendships. We're around those people the most, our siblings, our family members, and understanding how we didn't feel confident around them is going to be like the deepest part of the root of your shadow that you could heal to allow yourself to really tap into this angel number 1010. So it's all about being present in your own energy, reclaiming that, honoring that, and saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable here. I don't feel confident. I feel like I'm being teased. I feel like I'm not taken seriously. I feel like I'm being, not being seen in this person that I'm becoming. And I need to shift that. I need to feel that. This also represents in relationships for twin flames and intimate relationships. And those of you who are in partnerships, the angel number 1010 is also telling you that what is something that isn't making you feel confident in this relationship, you need to voice that, because this will be a big block for you in your partnerships. So if there's anything right now that's coming up that you haven't felt comfortable to speak, maybe there's something that's sitting a little bit off in your stomach, this is time for you to talk and follow your gut. Speak about it. You have nothing to lose. Remember, you have that good luck charm with the angels. They're here to support you, and they're fully here to guide you with this angel number. The last thing you need to know about the angel number 1010 and what you need to do is that there has been an inner voice talking to you, your intuition, and you have been listening to it as much as you need to. Now listen and trust yourself, all will come through. So what I mean by that is that there's been some voice that's been kind of communicating with you with what you need to, do next per se, or what that next decision, that next leap is. Is it that yes or no? And like I said at the beginning of the video, Spirit's like, oh, it's like a yes, it's a definite yes. So the angel number 1010, what it means is that we really need to stop not listening, and I've seen this a lot where a lot of you guys will say, Shika, I'm seeing all the angel numbers. And if you're seeing 1010, but also other angel numbers, let me know down below. But if you are, that's really telling you that there's something that you're just ignoring, and that's something that you don't want to know. And I was talking to a sister the other day, and this really resonates. And she was saying, I tuned into my higher self, and I asked, what is the, goddess that I'm meant to be held with? And she said, Mary Magdalene. And Mary Magdalene is such a very interesting energy. And she was saying, I don't want Mary Magdalene. She seems like she's like her reputation. I don't want to be associated with her at the time and where her shadow was and where her healing was. And now she's reclaimed that because she's noticed that Mary Magdalene has this energy of sensual confidence and essence to her. So it's almost like spirits with the angel number 1010, they're giving you all the things. You're asking them for a sign and you're still like, and where is it? And where is it? So angel numbers here is just saying your intuition, everything is there for you, but it's not what you want to see and you're ignoring it. And it's what spirit needs for you. It's your truth. So the more we reject this angel number 1010 and like the essence and the energy, what's happening in that moment when we see the angel number 1010, the more it will come up. So really listen to your inner voice. Like I mentioned, we were talking about confidence with this angel number. We're talking about sharing our needs with our partnerships and our relationships. So in order to do that in a really well and clear way, we really have to tune into our inner voice. If we don't do that, then we're speaking other people's truth. We're using other people's truth to cover up our own because we feel unaccepted. And that can be a very dicey space to be in, because then we're going against our intuition when it's right there. It wants us to use it. It's been yelling at you. It's like 10, 10, 10, 10. It's like right there. So what is something that you've been ignoring? What is something that you haven't trusted? What is something that your intuition's been screaming to you and it's not an answer that you want? And Spirit's saying that this is for you. You need to receive it. Are you fully receiving it, or are you just ignoring it and rejecting it? So I want to actually pull out a card for you lovely souls. We're going to do an affirmations card. And I also have my Work Your Light card just to end the video here. But in the meantime, let me know how you're feeling. Like, what's coming up when you feel the angel number 1010? Was this helpful for you? I also have another video that I did later, like 2 years ago, on the angel number 1010 that is still applicable as well if you want to kind of add to this. But 2 cards just fell out on the floor. Wow. Okay, so we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I know that I cannot change the past. I know I cannot change the past. So this, if this resonates with you, let me know down below by repeating this affirmation. I know that I cannot change the past. This is really telling us that, you know, is there something that you haven't been listening to that's been causing you to be stuck in the past? Is there maybe a trigger? Is there an old relationship that is here that's preventing you from voicing your needs? And really tuning into that and healing that while also working on opening that voice. Happiness. I am aware that my happy means that I am on the right path. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. You know, allowing us to know that happiness is good. Sometimes when we're so used to having a hard life or struggling or going through so much that we expect things to be harder and harder and harder. But sometimes they're just meant to be good, you know? Like, we don't always have to struggle through the shadow work and the healing and the spiritual journey and the awakenings. Sometimes we can give ourselves permission to be good. So some of us probably are so used to having a hard time in relationships or feeling safe. And the angel number 1010 is saying, you're safe now. We're holding you. We're fully guiding you, and you're safe within your higher self. So claim that. Claim that fully. Claim your happiness. It's there for you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what resonated and what affirmation you felt, and, you know, say the affirmation that you felt called to down below, either the happiness or the regret one or both. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, put notification bells so you don't miss a video. And if you feel called to go deeper into the healing, I do have my one-on-ones, and I also have my retreats and the Quartz Vortex membership, which is a great space to start to do the healing as well. So I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks for joining and sitting with me, and follow your voice. It's there for you to use, and it wants you to use it. I love you all so much. Bye.